Welcome back to the channel. Tommy G's Gimme channel here. So it's an important episode, or it's a milestone episode. Or it's my 140th run apparently on Microsoft Truck Simulator, and I'll tell you how I figured that out a little earlier. But I'm up here in the top 3 states. I'm trying to see Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. So I'm taking the most lucrative run that's to a place I haven't been yet, and that's Pocatello, Idaho. So I'm gonna go in from the home store up here in Coeur d'Alene, picking up almost 50,000 pounds of waste paper, and it's going to be in an articulated, um, you know, 3 trailer group. It expires in 5 hours 46 minutes, but they need it there. It is Saturday morning at 3:39 a.m. They need it there tonight by 9 p.m. 500 miles, 8 hours 33 minutes. I have a 9-hour window of awake time, so this is going to push it. This really is going to push it. It's going to bring me $21,000. It's an important delivery, articulated like I said, and it's going to rail export there in Pocatello. So this will be interesting. Let's see how this goes. All right, so we're in the parking lot here in Coeur d'Alene. I will save the talking for when we get on the road here. So let's get started up. It is early in the morning.
Here we go.
Got to get the lights on. We have our parking brake on, I presume, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's go. What about the windows down? While we're in town here, until we get to where we're going. It may be a little bit loud, but I don't think it's too bad. I think I adjusted my levels pretty good. We'll have to see. I may need to pull them down just a little bit. But then again, I don't talk super loud. So yeah, stayed at the motel there across the way. Seemed like a nice enough place at the time.
Turn right.
You got it.
Stay
Up.
right. Then turn right.
Pretty soon I'm going to want to start considering buying a new truck even,
Turn right.
because of all the money my company's making. We know how to do business here at Crestway Interstate.
Stay left.
Alright. I gotta wait for the arrow. So, yeah, it's an early morning here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So if you watch the channel, you can go back and see Matt and I took a flight out of Coeur d'Alene. And, or no, I'm sorry, I flew out of Coeur d'Alene by myself from down to Thompson Falls, Montana. And I'm actually, this route I'm going to drive today is going to get us going sort of near that area. So we're going to drive down towards Thompson Falls and then past it to Pocatello. So you got to see what it looks like from the air, and now you get to see what that trip looks like from the ground. I pulled over to just have a rest there, I suppose. Alright, we'll close the windows now. We're going down the highway. Make it a little bit quieter in here. It's nice out now, though, only 64 degrees. I'm going to speed up to get into traffic here, because that's what one does on the on-ramp. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about, but let me go pick up my load first here, because... So yeah, the airport in Pocatello, or in Coeur d'Alene, would be right up like off our left there. So if you saw me take off, you kind of saw this area, and I recommend going back. Actually, no, this is 90. So as 90 curves around, the airport would actually be off to our right.
Stay right. And then exit right.
So the airport would be like off our right here. Ooh. I think.
Exit right.
At least that's the way it was at the north end of Coeur d'Alene.
Turn right.
Ooh, I'm going way too fast. We're gonna do it all by the book today, people. Oh no, that's right. Okay, it'd be like, yeah, it'd be just east of this. These buildings here.
Get ready to turn right.
Or just west. Geez, I don't know. But it's up in this area. The airport's up around
Turn
here.
right.
I recommend you watch my flight.
Get ready to turn left.
It wasn't a
Turn
by-the-book
left.
flight in the sense that, and I just drove past here when I went out and hired my last driver.
Get ready to turn right.
Yeah, okay, the airport would just
Turn
be
right,
just past the
and then
direct
turn
hire there.
left. Here we are.
All right, yeah.
Safe and sound.
Oops. I gotta pick up the load here first. Let's see where we are in this whole thing. That's the one. What else they have going to Astoria? And Wenatchee. Astoria and Wenatchee. Wenatchee. I have not been to Wenatchee, but I'm gonna go down to Pocatello. It'll also be a little bit more interesting for what we're doing today. Thank you, boss. Or whoever I'm talking to. I'm gonna leave my window open. Actually, I'll open them both while I'm in the parking lot here. You can see their shipping department. They're not open yet, right? 4:26 a.m. on a Saturday, isn't it? Saturday, I believe. Where is my trailer? Okay, it's back here. Excuse me. Let me look at this thing. There we go. That's the best view for this one. Oop. Here it is, triplicate. Waste paper. They do have they make a lot of waste paper here at the home store in Coeur, Idaho. And like you saw when I flew overhead, you can see there's like a lot of, right around here, there's a lot of, warehouses and factories and stuff like that. So they're doing good business up there. And
Let's go.
it's one way to do it, I suppose. Alright, pop outside, take a quick look, but yeah, this is going to be a long run, and wow, this is a long load. Yeah, let's check the brake lights, make sure that, oh, no, I gotta do pull the landing gear up first, up there. From there, we got our power, get our lights, our turn signals. Alright, got the brakes are working, everything's good. Gonna hop back inside. We're going to take the brake off and look at our waybill. Make sure we got it all understood. They need it there by Saturday. See, I think it's gonna be at 1:04 p.m. if we go right now. They need by 9:46. What will leave me? 13 hours. 60. We may be able to sleep. I don't know, but let's not waste much time because I do not think we have a lot of extra time, people. So here we are. And it's a heavy load, right? Rolling out over the creases in the concrete there. 3 trailers, 50,000 pounds of waste paper behind us. And 3 trailers. And we're going to run this down to the southern end of the state, which is going to take us through Montana. And there, those loads, these other 2 loads are ready to go out to other points in the state. One's going to Wenatchee, the other one's going, I forgot where. Oh boy. Wow, you gotta be careful. But I don't know how else I could do this. That's just, whew. Right? Holy catsanoli. There the people go. I don't want to honk the horn, but they're watching me out here. They know I'm going. They just loaded me out back and walked around and took care of business. I'll watch for traffic coming in here. Yeah, I just hired my last driver at that at the direct hire there, and he's going to move down to Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Get ready to turn right.
To join my team down there.
Turn right.
So what do you think about that, tough guy? Is that a police car? I'm going to use this lane if no one else is. I don't want to take out a stop sign, but I will. Did I?
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I have to pay some close attention to this stuff, you know? Now that I got this kind of load behind me. I gotta be careful about signs and all that. This is a long trailer. Forget about it, this trailer. Forget about it. Once I get on the highway, I'll tell you about the business. I apologize to everyone behind me who's going to lose this light. So I don't quite come over into that lane, but almost. Sun's about to peek out here. Somewhat soon. I got another light up here. Lewiston, Missoula. Oh, I didn't know I switched into the next box.
Then turn left.
I'm gonna kind of borrow this lane here. Gotta start slowing down somewhat. There's a token medical facility up here in Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene seems like a sort of a sportsman's paradise, you know, like a place to visit if you've got some money and you live in Spokane, maybe, you know what I mean? Put my windows up though, because I'm about to get on the highway. Am I blocking that right lane? I am, aren't I? No, I'm not. I'm out here. Third gear. I'm gonna start in third, because I'm a rebel. There's somebody else behind me there. Here we go. Wow, this is gonna be something, huh, folks? Articulated trailer. 3 of these babies. You've seen these on the road, haven't you? Sure you have. Bite your tongue. Oh boy. Alright, we're heading south on 90 and here we go. Yeah, so things to talk about. So this is lucky you. You came in on my 140th run. And I realized that because I started looking into what the crap here. Sorry. I did something wrong with my switch in there. I was looking through my stuff and I realized on the last run I took out here to Coeur d'Alene that, and I guess I knew this, I never really thought about it, because when I'm trying to drive to places, a couple things. I try to go to places I haven't been yet, or roads that I haven't been on yet. So, you know, I keep exploring more of the map. At this point, I've explored almost like a third, which means I have twice as much to explore than I've already explored. And I've been driving for years. I always say that. But, so I look for places I haven't gone yet. And I've been looking to go to places that show up on your map. You know, when you're looking in your job offers, you can see places you haven't been. They show up as like the smaller, unrounded nodes. The ones you've been to have been like filled in. It's like, you know, if you're taking a survey and you got to fill in the dot, it's kind of like that. But I realize it's marking in places that you've been, even if you've just gone through them. Because I think it was Seattle. When I went through Seattle, I realized that I was kind of like, wait, what's the speed limit here? 65? Oh, I shouldn't be going over 65. Go back. Go back down here and set my cruise. Oh, 60 now. Yeah, I'm gonna. gonna slow down a little. Okay, here we go. I got it set now. When I went through Seattle, it says you've discovered Seattle, and then it shows up on my map like I've been there. Even though, you know, I kind of, whoa, 55? I really got to slow down up here, I guess. Sorry about this. Even though I blew through there, you know, 50-something miles an hour, it thought I went there. So now when I'm looking to take loads in the past, I may have looked at something like that and thought, oh, I've already been there. But I haven't actually delivered a load there, so I thought, you know what I gotta do? And this is only something total dorks do. I made a spreadsheet. So if you go to, you know, your career in this thing, hold on, we're coming up to traffic because I got construction up here. You go to your career, what are they working on? A small little patch of road here? Boy, that's a tiny little spot. I don't even see the blemish. Look out past 15 miles. Sun coming up here now looks nice. So I would say I've been there, and so I made this spreadsheet. I went through and that's how I learned. I went 139 trips thus far, and I marked off all the places I delivered from and to. So I got a spreadsheet now that shows, you know, that. And there's a lot of cities that on the map show that I've been there, but I haven't actually delivered a load there. And like, you know, one of them would be like St. George in Utah. Oh gosh, hold on. Why would it go from 11 or 9 to 12? That doesn't make any sense. Well, whatever. St. George, Utah. You know, I don't consider that I've been there. Even though I've driven through there at 50 miles an hour, I really haven't seen the town because I haven't delivered something. So I put that next to my thing. Now, Pocatello is one of these that shows up as a place I've never been to, and I've never been through it either. I've never been anywhere around this place, so this one was an easy one. But for my 140th, I always call myself the Pocatello Fellow. I'm gonna finally make it out to Pocatello. Look out past elevation 4,725. Go past me like I'm saying, hey, we're going to Montana. Alright, speed limit 70. Something tells me 70 is going to be a bit fast for where I want to go. So I'm going to set my cruise around 60. There we go. I'm going to go 60. As soon as I do that, now I'm going to have to go to this. So yeah, this is the drive along the river towards, towards Twin Falls. And you can check my channel out. I flew there, and there was some, was it on the left? Oh boy, look out, I'm coming over. Yeah. How would I have known that the way station would be on the left? That doesn't make any sense. There goes my blemish-free time, but who puts a way station on the left? I don't know what would have been cheaper. Not getting that in that collision or blowing past the way station. I guess I just have to keep an eye out for that. Alright. You don't believe what just happened. 103,000 pounds. Shut up, right? Get around, Gus. You're the man. I don't care what they say. Take her easy. Nice day to be working outside. Window up. What the... Oh, here so I gotta get back out on the highway over this way. Yeah, so trip number 140, and I couldn't keep it clean. But again, in my defense, who expects a left exit for a way station? I'll tell you who. Nobody. Let's get a little bit bigger on the map here so we can see what's going on. Doggone it. 50,000 silver dollar. Rare. Silver dollar. That looks like it'd be somewhere I'd want a picture of. What river is this? I can't see. Well, this is that river valley then that we flew over. Yeah, so I'm flying and they keep telling me, okay, so ATC's telling me, yeah, descend to like, 5,500 feet. Ascend up to 6,600. Descend again. Ascend. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? It's obviously a glitch, but I'm like, are you trying to kill me? St. Regis, Missoula. But yeah. So welcome to 140th. So I got stuff to talk about. It's over on my other screen. What do I got there? Okay. First item on the list, version 1.49. Okay, here's this river valley we're going through. Whoa, I'm gonna need to set my cruise for 60. Version 1.49 is coming out, and they're doing the beta testing now. So that's kind of a big deal. Am I right? And boy, the additions look really nice. First and foremost, for me, I think for me at least, the moon. So how cool they're going to finally have the moon in the sky, which seems like kind of an important thing. It's been a moonless night every night for a couple months, and finally going to have the moon out there, which is also not only going to add, not only going to be able to see it on the horizon, but it's going to be a light source as well. So, you'll get that sort of a dull silver glow from the moon. It's going to cast its own shadows, and you'll see it out on the fields and stuff. But it's also going to follow, I think, the moon phases. So it's not like it's going to come up when the sun goes down and be full all through the night. Missoula, 32 miles. I think it'll be in a moon phase. I don't know if it's going to follow the real moon phase, which would make sense. Whatever night you log in is whatever moon phase it does. So sometimes it may not come up till very late and just be like a crescent, and then, the sunlight wash it away or whatever. But that'll be really cool. I'm looking forward to the moon. They're also thinking of improving. They're like new, better lighting and skyboxes. I mean, I'm looking out at this. I'm thinking this is pretty great. But I mean, hey, if you want to improve on great, that's fine with me too. I saw the videos and I'm like, man, this thing just looks astounding. Already being in this game is just so pretty. I'm gonna go up 5. I'm gonna accelerate as long as I'm in an area where I can. I press the accelerate button, which should get me up to 5 more miles an hour. Of course, I just saw the speed limit change there. Yes, we're going through Missoula, obviously. I've been here before. You can see the yellow on the map. Yeah, and then the other thing, lightning. So, I mean, I know they had lightning before, where you'll see a flash and whatnot. But now they're actually rendering the lightning bolt. From what I understand, that too is a light source, since they figured out that whole pointed light source thing. And at least from what it looked like on the videos, it looks like they're localizing the sound as well. Because I saw like lightning flash, and then it was a ways off, so you didn't hear the sound right away, which is great, because that's what you expect. Lightning flash, and then a minute or two later you hear a thump and some rumble, and not a thump, but the boom and then the rumble. Delayed because the speed of sound. This guy's gonna have to slow down before he comes on.
Stay left.
Although it looks like he's got his own lane there. Ooh, I'm gonna borrow this one. And I may slow down a little bit because I'm catching up on this dark shell guy. Oh, and it looks like we got something going up here. It looks like we got something going on. What the heck is happening here? Looks like the issue is with somebody getting on. Oh, well, why would the left lane stop? Why would you stop in the left lane? Was he getting over? I mean, what the heck? Is he getting over or something? All that because the truck was getting on. going on with my gearbox? So, wow, yeah, you gotta keep paying attention here, folks. They're trying to get me, but they're not gonna let them. All right, I was behind Uzao there, so as long as I'm at least right behind him, hopefully get out in front of him, we should be okay. Train going out that way. So yeah, the lightning is going to be, you know, a light source and a sound source. What do we got here? What's the next thing is let's talk about Bus Simulator 21. So if you like Truck Simulator 21 or Truck Simulator, sorry, Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator, you probably would be interested. I don't know what's going on with these gears. It went from like to 10 and now it's okay. Now it's 11 at least. I'll do resume. There's the train. You may be interested in Bus Simulator 21. They have a sale going on through the 6th at noon or something like that. I'm gonna get in there right lane. So check that out if you're interested. I'm interested. I'm not sure if I'm $20 interested. Again, I was saying before, I don't need to buy games. I'll just buy DLC and stuff. But it does look good. It's a driving one. You know, you got a company and all that stuff, but it's also got the co-op. So I mean, if it were something Pete wanted to do, I could say. If he didn't want to do it, he's like, nah, I'll pass on it, then I'll pass. I'm not going to get it for myself. But it's like the farm simulator. One of us could start a company, and then and we could run it together. Both work for the same company, and you know, run different routes, make money, stuff like that. So that looked interesting. It looked like you could have a lot of fun with it. So if he was interested, I'm interested. Maybe it'd end up going on sale at some point in the future for a little less. I mean, I think it's a good sale. That's like 40% off or something, so it's not a little sale, but it's still over $20, and I don't usually do that. And then I thought, well, there are other games that are similar, and I don't know, like, what would I rather have? You know, would I rather start a farm with Pete again, either in America or in Germany, because we already have that? Would I rather do Police Simulator, which looks a little better than Bus Simulator, and it's, you know, you're police. Now we've got this flashing lights. We still have to do that. We own the flashing lights. We could do that anytime. And I think we should, because it's got a ton of improvements since we last did it. It's just that it looks. Well, I want to be charitable.
Stay right, and then exit right.
It's not. Oh yeah. It's not next gen graphics.
Exit right.
That's what I'll say. It is not warm breakfast await you at Hall-At. Oh, does it now? I got to turn me lights off in it. Oops. It's almost noon and I got my lights on like some kind of a dweeb. When's the last time you heard that adjective? Oh. Oh. Alright, heading south now. Hubback's to Silverbow, half a mile. Alright, we are getting down into Montana a bit here. Milk, delicious, natural. I agree. Actually, today, funny thing, my wife went to the store. She thought we were out of milk. Now, we drink a lot of milk in this house. So like I said, we will go through 2 gallons in a week. My wife went to the store today because she thought we were down to our last gallon, and she got some more and then came home and realized we already had some. So we had 4 gallons of milk in the fridge today. Don't you worry. We'll be just fine. But 80, that's got to be for cars. Yeah, truck 70. So I'm going to set her at 65. Oop, as I drift into the next lane. There we go, right there. There we go, 65. So what was my train of thought again there? That was looking over. Oh, bus simulator. Yeah. So what job do I want to do? Do I want to start a farm with Pete? Do I want to do flashing lights? We got, storm chasers. We got a lot of stuff to do. So if he's looking at Bus Simulator 21 and says, oh yeah, you know what, that does look awesome, he could start the bus company, we could drive together, I'd get it with him. But if he doesn't, I could wait, or wait for Police Simulator or something. Anyway, that is that. Let's pull the thing. So we got to see what these curves are like. After that, boy, there's a lot of traffic. Unfortunately, the list of things to talk about is on my next screen, which is over just a little way. There's a vineyard out to the right. I'm actually coming inside a little bit because I'm gonna switch lanes. Maybe 65 is a bit fast. Let's go. Let's change some views here. See how this looks. It's nice out here. Central Idaho. Oh boy. The road's a little more turning than I thought. Nice looking ranch off the right. See what this thing looks like going past. That's a long one, huh? Alright, yeah, so now I can look over there because I'm not going to switch lanes. 140th, yeah. It's my 140th run in Truck Simulator. You can, because these all get saved to a playlist. You can go onto my site, go out to the American Truck Simulator playlist, and you can watch my whole career right from the start. I think I even have the demo. When I downloaded the demo and drove from San Francisco down to, I forget where. Oh, look at, they got some forestry stuff going on over there. Kind of neat. Alright, Dylan. Well, this is all new road here. I have not been on this section yet. Which, yes, makes sense because I have not been on eastern Idaho. Although I'm not in Idaho yet, though, right? I think I'm in Montana still. So yeah, go back, watch the whole thing. You can see from front to back. What's the next one? Oh shoot, I can't. I gotta lean back and see what this says, but I gotta make sure I'm in a straight spot when I don't have somebody right next to me. Beaverhead River? Yeah, I'm right next to a guy. Lima 46, Idaho Falls, 100 and something, 140 something, I think. Oh my. It's me grabbing the wheel a little too tight. We're out here in the plains, aren't we? Oh no, wait, this is whatever lake this is. It's a big one. Someone look it up. A little bit of a straightaway. Looking over. Twitch games, that's what it says next. Alright, Twitch games, yeah, so there's other games on the channel. Ooh, look out here, I don't want to be weaving off the side. There's other games I play that are not super popular. I think I've mentioned this before. So I Twitch those. Grand Theft Auto 5, we play every Friday, me and Pete and Eric. We have a ton of fun, and no one watches. So I'm going to send those up to Twitch each week. If you're interested, you can check them out. Tommy Naperville on Twitch. Yeah, because I am starting to pay attention to who watches what and who doesn't. I mean, there's games I'm going to play, even if people don't watch them. I'm going to have to pull in here for a way. No. Way station. Closed. Oh, how about that? All trucks, commercial vehicles over 20,000 next, right? Yeah, well, I can't because they're closed. That doesn't bother me. So yeah, those are the Twitch games. Oh, I see the thing about visited cities. Yeah, that's I already talked about that. Sometimes the map considers you visited a city. Oh, why? You slowing down because the guy had his hazards on or something? Come on, buddy. It's dangerous. I also got to Twitch We the Revolution, which is French. You're a judge in the French Revolution, and you got to deal with all the different, personalities, and it's fun, but nobody wants to see it. So that's going to go up on Twitch as well, the rest of that series, if you're interested, watch it. But people are generally liking these simulators. They're watching this. They're watching flight sim. Really, the flight simulators, DCS, when Matt and I are flying jets, and then IL2 probably. So flying and driving, and they're really watching the flying, which is funny because I feel like I have more to say when I'm driving trucks than I do when I'm flying. And you're closer to the scenery here, so you really get to see a lot more detail. Here we're coming into Idaho. We were in Montana, now we're in Idaho. Let me resume here. Idaho Falls. I think we're getting close, sort of. Shouldn't be too much longer. So yeah, you're close to the scenery here. I mean, it does look neat in Flight Simulator, and if you like aviation, obviously that's going to be interesting to see. Especially if you see it pop up, someone online is flying somewhere that you have not flown to, and you're like, oh yeah, with my thing, Thompson Falls. Maybe I want to see what Thompson Falls looks like. I had not been to Key West until I went there with Matt. Maybe someone wants to see what Key West looks like. Please pull in. Yeah, I know. Okay, now I can see my thing there. I need to sleep. But how far out am I from... I can't even hear my turn signal. I'm going to have to check. When I'm up here, I'm going to check.
I'll find a new route.
To see how far I am from... Where the heck is this way station? Oh. This is quite a way station, a little bit off the beaten path. And if you don't mind, I'm going to that's quite a turn. Check things out once I'm up here to see if I need to sleep here or not. I don't believe I do, and I don't even know if I can. But we'll find out here. Hold on a minute. Alright, what do we got? Go sweet. Alright. I think you have a good journey. Well, hold on. While I'm here. Where are we at on the map? Where's my cursor? Oh, my mouse pointer's dead. Hold on. Turn that mouse back on. Hello. Wait a second. Batteries. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go to the map real quick. Whip my map out. It's okay. Let's zoom out. See where we're at. Trip distance 86. I'm only 86 miles. No, there's Pocatello down there. Okay. Yeah. Hey, look at that. 33%. I got two. So I'm an hour and 32 minutes. I could make it. But if I make it, will I fall asleep? Hold on. Once I get to Pocatello and drop this thing off, this is where sleep management comes in. I'll drop it off at rail export, and then I can whip over here. All right, perfect. I'm gonna go for it. Thank you for the thing. Yeah, I had to take a look at my map there. My map ski.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, so as you You know Pete has been out for a little
Get
bit,
ready to turn left.
and he is close to returning.
Turn left.
So, yay! I gotta have one of the sound effects for the kids go, yay! Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So anyway,
Get ready
what was
to
I saying?
turn right.
Oh yeah, when he comes
Turn
back,
right.
I think he said he may be able to game with us next Friday. So assuming that's the first he can, it would be the following Sunday, a week from tomorrow, will be his first Sunday. And we would start back up with baseball then. We got a 5-game home stretch with the Beewolves. And then we got 2 games on the road. So we got 7 games. And we do 2 a week. Pocatello, 76 miles. 2 a week, so that's like 4 weeks. So that's going to be, geez, that's going to be into December. Before the playoffs even. Maybe we could double up a little bit. So we're going to be baseball heavy when Pete comes back. Finish off this season. Once the season's over, this is our last season for the Phoenix Beewolves. We've got our hiatus. Airport, Idaho Falls, 1 mile. This is the Idaho Falls Airport. Well, I should fly in and out of here, shouldn't I? Just to see what it looks like. It's right off the highway here. I think I has to. Idaho Falls, huh? Well, there you go. See, now I've discovered Idaho Falls, but I have not been to it. I have not delivered a load here or picked up from here, so it's going to show up on my map like I have been there. I just have to remember now that I have not been into Idaho Falls. Just whip past it on the highway at 60 miles an hour. Historic downtown Arco. There it is up the left. Let's take a look. Oh, we're drag racing this guy, huh? Should I weave into his lane and give him what for? He's got a nice looking truck. There we go. Whoops, whoops, whoops. What you worrying on, son? Yeah, so I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. December games, yeah, so we're going to do a lot of mostly baseball in December. I'm going to try and start some other things as well. Once the baseball season's over, geez, at least by the end of the year. Look at that. Talk about sidetrack. What is that? Pete, look that up. That's something impressive. Pocatello, 54 miles. Rest area, Bingham County. Rest area next right. I don't think I need it. They need this thing here by 9 o'clock tonight. What time is it? 3:13? Yeah, I could not. If I sleep, there goes 9 hours. So just like I had alluded to before, I'm gonna just get this thing in before I fall asleep. I'm gonna have to race down to that place. That is a nice looking rest stop though, Pete. If you gotta stop just south of Idaho Falls, that's where you want to do it. Oh no, I can't come out. Don't come out here, bub. Don't come out. Okay, now you come out. Jeez. I mean, I want to move over and give him room, but I also don't want to cruise control. I got a schedule. The good thing about these triplet, these triple trailers is usually when you deliver them, you just pull it straight in. You They don't have you backing these things into a bay or anything like
Stay
that.
right, and then exit right.
You got it, Douglas.
Exit right.
West towards Twin Falls. It says Pocatello 2 miles, but I guess maybe we're going to be like at the northern end of Pocatello or come in that way or something. West 86. All right. Pocatello, 1 mile. I guess Pocatello's kind of a kind of a big place. Hey, I'm excited to finally get to Pocatello. I just like the way it sounds. Yeah, so
Stay right, and then exit right.
after the baseball season's over, I do several other games. And that's also when I switch to Euro Truck
right.
Simulator. So I'll be doing Euro Truck instead of American Truck. So I'll
Get
kind of be
ready
done
to
with the
turn
United
left.
States for a while. So it'll be interesting to see Europe and spend a couple months there. It's usually on January, February,
Turn
March.
left.
We're not doing baseball, we're doing other games. I'm going to fit in Euro Truck instead of American Truck, and then I'm also going to do, oh boy, more other series. I know one of them I want to start. I mean, there's oh, there's so many games. I don't even know. I listed them, and they're over on my other computer screen there. I gotta look over and try and get to it. What else we got here? Euro Truck F1 Manager. Oops, F1 Manager. So to be running an F1 team. U-boat.
Go straight.
We're doing a U-boat, and it's like, it's almost like Silent Hunter, but you actually,
Get ready to turn right.
it's more in depth. There's just so many games. So, I mean, I'm going to try and get to some of those other games, single player and otherwise. Maybe, you know, we'll do
Turn
like
right.
the flashing lights and ooh, flashing lights and, you know, storm chasers, all that stuff with Pete, the non-baseball type game. So it's kind of a, it is kind of a relief, kind of a, once you get done with the grind of baseball. Let's roll our windows down.
Finally, we are here.
We are here. Where is this thing? Do I don't know if I go around or if I go straight, you know? Let's hold on a second. I'm gonna have to gamble on it. Thanks for helping out. Presumably I go in straight and go to the right. But if I don't, then I'm gonna have to try this again. Yes, that does look like the way it is. But it's not a piece of cake, is it? We're gonna put this stuff right on the train. The trailers are gonna come around. Then they're just, yeah, they're gonna lift these things off, put them on intermodal. Which is funny because they didn't look like intermodal trailers. We're here at the rail yard in Pocatello. There we are. Nice. Hop outside. Oh, there's a passenger train, like an Amtrak coming through here. Look at that. Look at how nicely done here. I guess they're gonna, yeah, they're gonna pick these things up, put the wheels on a flatbed. That's how they're gonna do it. Let's get that, oh, goodness. The landing gear up. Excellent. 516 miles, 10 hours, 11 hours basically, 106 gallons of fuel. That got us some skill. That got us some skills. So the map, I gotta go over to that place, and I also want to take a look real quick. because I gotta start getting ready to buy another truck. So, we like a truck dealers. There is none in Pocatello. So, it's possible. I can't. Well, maybe I could do a short job to like Idaho Falls or Twin Falls and see what they have there. And then on my next episode, I'd buy a truck. 'Cause I got $500,000. I gotta blow some cash, yo. So maybe I'll do that. But first, I gotta make my way on over to here and there, and that's what we're going to do. Okay. All right. So, oops. Derive.
Time to hit the road.
And since we're in first person, gonna hop back in the cab. Oops. All right. There's our waste paper. Took it up from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, down here to Twin Falls. They're gonna slap these like this here, trailer onto a flatbed, and I guess it's the bumper right here. So the train's gonna pull it out that way. They'll pull a new one in. Not our concern. Our job is done. We got paid. Right. Let's see how our people are doing. Maybe we could do a. I'll leave this screen open. See if anybody brings me in any cash while we're going back there. Normally I don't keep that open. I just look at my GPS on my panel. I like the full immersion, but hey, if I get a ticker coming up saying somebody just made me $60,000 like my other guy did last week, that will not bother me. Later on, you fine work here, people. I admire you greatly.
Get ready to turn left.
Give you a nice little pack of Cavendish. You can put that in your pipe and smoke it. Turn left. There's the stop line, but they can't see past the rail export sign. Luckily, it's not a busy road. I guess that's what you gotta sort of bank on, right? Little playground there for the kids and the people who work at the rail export, and then whatever this building is right there. Busy place here. They got some construction going on down the street. Looks like the business is booming in Pocatello.
Then turn left. Turn left.
I think I said before, at one point my wife and I were looking around at other places in the country we could possibly move, and Idaho and Pocatello was one of them. I guess it depends on what you do for a living. Alright, I can get rid of that screen now because no one's making me any money. And I'm just starting to yawn.
Right.
You got it. And I don't really need the gas. You know, I got more than half a tank, but it's always good to start with a full one.
Arrived at your destination.
So I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Route guidance is now finished.
Get us some gasoline. I know it's 88 degrees, but it's good to have the windows open once in a while, air it out in here. Not saying that I don't clean up nicely, but well, they're really pushing the super juice, aren't they? All right, I'll get one. It does look good. I get apple. I do the wild berry maybe, and the orange, grape. I'm not a big kiwi guy. My son's a kiwi guy, but I leave the kiwis to the kiwi guys and gals. All right, that worked out well. Cool, I'm coming in. I'll get to sleep at night. I won't have to turn my lights on, so I hate turning my lights on. I'm just kidding. But I mean, they have auto lights, don't they? Some trucks, I should have that, where your light automatically comes on. That I gotta look into. So where is the rest here? It's the other way. If I were looking down at the right spot, I would have noticed that I gotta turn around. Yeah, they got some industry making it happen here in Pocatello. They can find products for export across the country. If I didn't like the business, I wouldn't be in it. I'm gonna go by the bushes here. In case I gotta get out in the middle of the night and take a leak. Alright, here we go. I'm kidding. I am gonna stop before the end of this thing so the guy in front of me can pull around and take care of that there. Alright, I put my windows up because security, mostly, at night. Put that one up as well. Turn my window off. And before I do that, though, I am going to stop outside real quick and do this thing. I mean, I got a few minutes, right? It's not, Alright, here we go over to the, if you go over to the, there's the American, what am I, 3 feet tall? The American Burger. Oh yeah, I'd have to go in there for, that's what's for dinner tonight. The American Burger in Pocatello at the Pocatello truck stop. Before I go in, look back around me there. That's really kind of all there is here. Right? So I would, it doesn't look like I'm going to get a shower tonight. At the NAF truck stop here. I'm just going to get myself a burger. And I'll go with the pouch or whatever I have in my cab then tomorrow. Or the next, yeah, tomorrow. Because I am going to go, I'm going to stop inside it. I know, yeah. And I am going to go to try if I can take one more load, right? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Alright, let's go to sleep. See what happens. 2:46 a.m. Shh. Alright, let's see if we can get it. Let's get on my laptop here and see if we can find a load like close by. Am I right? I think I'm right. Pocatello. Pocatello. Logan? That's pretty close, but the wrong way. I'm not going to Utah. Provo, Miles. Yeah, maybe I'm not going. Never mind, people. Seattle. No, I can't. I just thought maybe I'd go to the next town or something like that. Unless I just drive to Idaho Falls. Nah, you know what I'll do? I'll wait. I'm sorry. So I didn't mean to set you up. But I am just going to, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to wake up really early in the morning. But I will take a load out next time and we'll see where that goes. It's going to be, Idaho, Oregon, Washington. I'm going to stay in this area until the end of the season. Although I may take at the very end of the season, after we end off a game against the what's it called, the Herbisaurs, I may take a drive down to Phoenix, just because I'm gonna have to start from Phoenix and wherever I go next. But yeah, keep an eye on the channel. We'll have some fun. Thanks for hauling it down for me, folks. Talk soon. Take it easy. Bye now.